Good morning, all. It is Friday morning, the 7th of March. Just want to give a quick update. I'm sorry, this is the first day that I've been up and around since I got my infusion. I promised an update, but it was pretty rough week. I'm not going to get into all of the gory details. And those of you that know the practice I'm working with, they're not the most responsive or compassionate. But here's a quick snapshot. Overall, just did not go very well. I got the infusion last Thursday, a week ago yesterday. And initially I felt fine. There was nothing at all. Didn't feel anything. But Thursday night, I did wake up with a headache. It wasn't like brutal, but it was a headache. And keep in mind, one of the major concerns with this infusion is that you'll have a brain bleed, right? That's in the literature. It's all over the place, right? So I was a little concerned, but like it wasn't a bad headache. But it woke me up out of sleep Thursday. Well, no big deal. So Friday we tried calling the doctor, but we didn't hear back. But since we didn't get a call saying, "Oh, geez, you better get to the emergency room" or anything, right? We were cool. It was a little uncomfortable Friday, a little nauseous, and definitely had a dull headache all day. Not like a migraine, but Friday night I had like what I would consider a 8 or a 9 out of 10 on the headache scale. It was a migraine. I was up for 4 hours. It really was like nauseous, bright lights, none of that stuff. Everything was like uncomfortable for 4 hours and a little more on Thursday. Plus I wasn't able to sleep, obviously. But now it's Saturday morning, so we called the on-call number, right? And the first lady, right, very nice, says, "This is not the practice, this is the service," right? As they go, said, "Look, if you haven't heard back," and I told them, it's a possible brain bleed. I'm not freaking out, but I want to know. So I tell the lady, she says, "Okay, if you don't hear back in 30 minutes, call us back." So I'm like, okay, cool. But I give it an hour, wait an hour, call them back. Now, Saturday during the day, the headache was still there. It was duller, but wasn't like red hot. It had gotten less. So Lefty and I talked, and we were like, okay, well, if this thing kicks me again overnight, we're just going to go to the emergency room, right? But again, the practice never called back, never reached out, nothing. So I'm like, okay, well, try not to panic. And again, this is, if you think your brain's bleeding, I'm running around like Fred Sanford all day. Like, is this the big one? Every time if I coughed, and then Sunday, like if I coughed or sneezed, I saw stars, right? So then it's nauseous, same thing, headache, right? So, but now, again, we're not freaking out, but we finally realize at 3 o'clock in the morning, the office manager from our practice called, not the doctor, nice lady named Rebecca, and said, okay, we need to get you in for an MRI. Okay, so now at this point, we can infer it's not red hot, or they would have sent me to the emergency room, right? At least, right? So, okay, probably not going to do the Fred Sanford thing and keel over, but, it was unnerving. Still nothing, no talk to the doctors, but they said, okay, we got you an MRI for Monday. When I get to the MRI, unfortunately, they put me in and out of the machine like 4 times. They're reconnecting cables. They can't get it. The guy I finally said, look, dude, and I'm in this fucking Hannibal Lecter cage, right? They put this thing over you when they're doing an MRI in your brain. It's like extra claustrophobic. So they're stuffing things in around my head. I'm in this cage, in and out of the thing for like 4 times. So I finally said to the guy, hey, man, what's up? And the guy and the lady that was there actually got a little pissed. I don't want to piss them off, right? I'm trying to figure out what's going on inside my melon here, and I kind of need my brain to function. So all that simply to say, then the MRI people, in and out, they were supposed to get the results to the doctor's stat, right? That's the word you hear on all the TV shows. And they actually said that. So we didn't hear from them. We talked to the office, tried to talk to the office Monday night. They kept telling us not yet, and then they told us 30 minutes. We didn't get the results of the MRI till later. And all they said was it was stable. All right, which is okay. At least your brain's not going to explode. So that's kind of where we're at. The reaction to I did not have a brain bleed. I just had a bad reaction to this medication, this infusion. So I'm sorry, this is getting close to 5 minutes, so I don't want to ramble on. But that's the status. So right now I'm okay, Lefty's okay. It was a lot of crazy ass stress though, but everybody's cool. I'm good. Not really gonna move forward with this infusion. And definitely gonna look for a new neurologist. Now, it's probably going to take 6 months to a year. We know this. We just wanted to make sure to stick with these people, even though they were complete of all professionalism and compassion, to at least give this infusion a shot. So, unfortunately, the infusion is not going to be a possibility. We are going to be trying to get into another neurologist, but we know that's going to be a long time. So we'll stick with the neurologist, get the basic meds that we need, and everything's good. So I love you guys. I'm cool. Lefty's doing good. Again, this is not good for anybody. Her stress and everything, for both of us, obviously, but every time she was like waking up in the middle of the night, like checking to make sure I'm breathing, like that. That's how bad it was, and not without cause. So again, I'm sorry this is so long, but I just wanted to give everybody a quick update. Everything's cool. If you want to give a thumbs up or whatever, there's not much anybody can say or do with these crazy things. But it was a lot of information. I just want to at least give you a snapshot. And again, that's not all the details, but I love you guys and I appreciate all the support. I know everybody was concerned, and when I heard from a few people when I didn't update, but I wanted to get you up to speed. Sorry, this again, closing out 6 minutes. I love you guys. The good news is, a positive note, playing disc golf with Michael tomorrow, so life is good. Talk to you later. Bye.